Hello everyone, welcome to UPSC in Minutes YouTube channel. In this video, let us understand fundamental duties in details. The emergency period which lasted till 2 years, that is from 25th June 1975 to 21st March 1977. This period is known as the darkest period of the India's freedom and democracy. While this period government used its power to the most and introduced major changes to the constitution. So among these changes we will now look about one big changes which was added, that is fundamental duties. Right as its correlative duty. Indian government felt that Indians have no realization of their duties. So in 1976, while emergency, Indian government formed a committee to make realization of duties to the citizen. So the committee was Sardar Swaran Singh Committee. Originally, in our constitution, there was only fundamental rights. Fundamental duties was not even in frame. So this committee recommended that we should introduce a separate dedicated chapter for fundamental duties. Congress government accepted this committee recommendation and the government came up with 42nd Amendment Act 1976. This particular act was so big and it brought many major changes, and it itself is known as a mini constitution. So now after 42nd Amendment Act, a new chapter was added to the constitution, that is chapter 4A. This chapter is all about fundamental duties. This whole chapter is made up of only one article, that is Article 51A, in which 10 fundamental duties was given. Later through 86th Amendment Act, one more fundamental duties was added to the constitution. Therefore, there is 11 fundamental duties in our constitution. So the fundamental rights of part 3 was available for both citizens and non-citizen, but fundamental duties is only applicable for citizens of India. So currently Indian citizens have 11 fundamental duties. Let's see that. That is A. Abide by the constitution and respect the national flag and national anthem. B. Cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. C. Uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. D. Defend the country and serve the nation when needed. E. Promote harmony and spirit of common brotherhood. F. Value and preserve rich heritage of our composite culture. G. Protect and improve the natural environment. H. Develop scientific temper, humanism, and spirit of enquiry. I. Safeguard public property and to abjure violence. J. Strive towards excellence in all spheres. K. Provide opportunity for education to his children or ward between age of 6 to 14 years. Let us know what is the main purpose, that is the main objectives of the fundamental duties. Firstly, when there is any anti-social activities like burning flags, disrespect of our constitution, against all these anti-social activities, fundamental duties act as a warning. Secondly, fundamental duties is a kind of reminder also. It reminds that you have the right to enjoy your fundamental rights, but along this you have to be responsible towards your duties also. Along with this, to achieve the national goals, fundamental duties promotes discipline and commitment also. So these three were the main objectives of the fundamental duties. The biggest loophole of fundamental duties is that it is a non-enforceable rights. Non-enforceable means if you do not follow fundamental duties, then also you cannot be fined or penalized for not following the fundamental duties. For this reason, fundamental duties is also known as sanctionless duties. But this loophole can also be overcome if Parliament enact a law, then the duties can be enforced. Like these four duties out of 11, that is A, G, I, K. If you see these duties are automatically enforced on us through legislation. Let's have a look on some important case laws related to fundamental duties. First is Bejoy Emmanuel versus State of Kerala case, which is also known as National Anthem case. In this case, it was said that on personal religion or on the sentiment of faith, if you can't sing national anthem, then it is okay. But Article 51A Clause A says that it is every citizen's duty to respect national anthem and national flag. For enforcing this fundamental duty and to save our national flag, national anthem and the Constitution of India from the disrespect, Parliament enacted Prevention of Insult of National Honour Act 1971. As I said before, if Parliament wants, it can introduce a act and can enforce fundamental duties. Every person has a right that he can enjoy a pollution-free environment. But in the case of MC Mehta versus Union of India, Supreme Court said that for fulfilling the mandate of Clause G of Article 51A, central government on every educational institution should introduce the lesson on protection and empowerment of natural environment. For fulfilling the mandate of this article, Wildlife Protection Act and Forest Conservation Act helps it. Now let's look at 86th Amendment Act. Now this act changed two major things. Firstly, it introduced new fundamental rights, that is Article 21. This fundamental right says that state will provide compulsory and free education to the children of 6 to 14 years. For strengthening these fundamental rights, Parliament has passed Right to Education Act. Along with this, new fundamental duties was also introduced, that is Article 51A Clause K. This duty says that along with state, it is the duty of the parents of children to provide necessary education. So like this new fundamental duties was introduced. Hope you all understood fundamental duties. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.